Hello and welcome back to another Bad Movie Reviews review hosted by your favourite battler from Down Under, Ben. And I'm reviewing one of my most anticipated films of 2025. It is none other than One Battle After Another. Now, if you're not familiar with the film, it is the latest film from writer-director Paul Thomas Anderson, hence why it had been my most anticipated. He's probably one of my favourite working directors. Not only that, the actual premise was something that really intrigued me. It's his second film that he's ever made where it is actually set in the current time where he's making it, which the previous film was Punch Drunk Love. Obviously, once you've got Paul Thomas Anderson working with one of the best working actors, essentially one of the best living actors in Leonardo DiCaprio, it's something that really intrigued me. Now, in the terms of plot, I do recommend knowing as little as possible, but if you've seen the trailer, if you've read on any synopsis, they don't give much away, which is my favorite thing, but to give you the bare bones as minimum as possible, it's about a revolutionary group. It starts out at 16 years earlier, and then they essentially, an ex-revolutionary group, reunite to essentially rescue their own Leonardo's daughter. Sorry, forgive me for butchering that. And the best way I can put this is a wrap. 2025, no film, in my opinion, will top this. There's films that I am looking forward to for the rest of the year, but I think this is a modern masterpiece. Now, I don't go around saying that lightly. I obviously come on here and I love films and rave about films, but this is a film that I think's come out at a perfect time with a lot of the things it's saying about, obviously, the political side of things, immigration, being on the right side of history kind of thing. And I think Paul Thomas Anderson, this is his most accessible film to date, and might be one of my favorites. It's extremely action-packed. It's extremely riveting. It is sort of an espionage type thriller even at times, and I think this is my favorite Leonardo performance. You've got an incredible performance from Sean Penn, who plays somewhat of the villain of the film, and it might be his best performance in years, potentially decade even, and everyone else is impeccable here. Benicio del Toro is having a lot of fun. You've got Chase Infinity in her first ever film, which is genuinely baffling to me because she is great in it. And not only that, just everyone here is at the top of their game. The direction, the cinematography, the score. It's obviously original script. I think it'll win Best Original Screenplay by some margin. Obviously, I do say that when we've got months to go in the year, but I think this is a film that'll age brilliantly. It's a film that's come out at a perfect time. It's a film that stands up for what's right in the world and the impact that it'll have. I think it is a very interesting film to come out, especially at the moment. And I think Paul Thomas Anderson is living somewhat in the future, considering he wrote and directed this, obviously, probably years ago, and it's something that is still happening now, and it's baffling that, obviously, it's just, to be honest, it's just a film that I beg everyone to see. I can't imagine its cost. The scope of the film is drastically huge, and it is a film that I really hope financially does well, because you don't see studios making films like this. You genuinely don't. Not on a budget, not on... I think Leonardo's resume of films is one of the best potentially ever. Let's hope he continues on this path of picking these projects single-handedly every few years, because it is just a film that is something to marvel at. Just everyone here is working at the peak of their powers, and I genuinely beg everyone to go see it. I can't really rave about this film enough. It's, in my opinion, my favourite film of 2025 and the best film of 2025. Sometimes that can be differential. Sometimes there's a best film, and sometimes it's just one that might be my favourite because I loved it, it connected with me. But it's funny, it's hilarious, it's riveting, it's got impeccable performances to draw you in. The film's 2 hours and 40 minutes, and there's not one bit where I felt bored. It actually defies logic, that the fact that this film is 2 hours and 40 minutes and it runs at such a frenetic pace and an impeccable pace where you're not once bored or not once drawn back from the film. It really draws you in the whole time. But overall, please go see this film when it comes out. I was lucky enough to see this early. Letterboxd sent invites out, which is weird. But or to people in the location. But yeah, please go see it. Can't recommend it enough. If you have seen it, comment below, let me know what you think. If you liked the review, please give it a like, follow us some more, and we'll see you next time.